the litigation between Ripple and SEC has not been going well. To make matters worse, there appears to be a tremendous commotion in court after the judge recently mentioned something that may be critical to how the case continues. Stay tuned till the conclusion because there are some details that you may have overlooked that are quite important in this situation. In this video, we will look at Judge Netburn's recent words as she arranged a telephone conference to settle the issue that has been dragging on since the beginning of April 2021. We will go into greater detail and examine what has happened in recent days between SEC and Ripple. This will also give us an indication of how the case will progress and will allow us to predict the price action that will occur in the future days. Make sure to enable all of your alerts to our channel in order to stay up to date on all of the greatest secrets in the world of XRP. Also, keep in mind that this is not financial advice and that we are not financial advisors. Everything said in this movie is solely for educational or entertaining reasons, so please conduct your own research. The most recent argument they have made in court is that the internal documents relating to the agency's debates about the nature of XRP and Ethereum are all protected by the DPP, which stands for Deliberative Process Privilege. This prevents any material from being released to the public in a hasty manner, protecting the internal specifics of anything going on within the SEC. This argument appears insufficient for the court to allow the SEC to proceed. As a result, the court chose to dismiss this claim, which marked a significant shift in Ripple's success. As the case moves in Ripple's favor, the price of XRP is likely to continue rising. This court result will be one of the company's major victories. The court has previously dismissed the appeal more than thrice, indicating that Ripple is still winning. The materials that the SEC argues are too confidential will be critical in determining Ripple's fair notice defense. Because the court appears to be siding with Ripple in this statement, there's a good likelihood that Ripple will emerge successful in this lawsuit in a very short period of time. The records will also address a few inconsistencies in decision-making that have occurred during the year. Once those details are made public, we will be able to see significant changes in the way the case is handled in court. The deposition of William Hinman has provided a very general impression that regulatory clarity has long been lacking in all forms of SEC communications. There appears to be no comment on how these restrictions were established or the reason for the differences in treatment between Ripple, XRP, and other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. This means that the lack of discernible differential will almost definitely be one of the key defenses that Ripple may employ during its examination. Furthermore, this distinction, which has been formed while ignoring all forms of a reasonable link, will undoubtedly be called into question in court when all regulatory faults are exposed. Because the authority has not provided any factual clarification or made a difference based on tangible evidence, their statements appear to be manufactured out of thin air. The court's latest remark may also have resulted from the fact that the documents deemed to be confidential and extremely sensitive are the ones that are most useful in the matter at hand. As a result, holding such high-value documents for the case would never be permitted in any court, so such an argument would have no merit under any circumstances. Given their experience, the SEC counsel is likely to be aware of this reality. Nonetheless, even if they are aware, a claim of this sort will almost surely raise concerns in court, making the case much more difficult for the SEC. On the other side, there were two additional significant objections raised by Jeremy Hogan, an attorney who has a friendly relationship with Ripple. These considerations enhance the fair notice defense that Ripple had relied on for a long time. While all of this was going on, SEC continued to file a motion to compel Ripple to produce certain documents related to meeting recordings. Ripple responded to this demand yet again, alleging that Ripple never mentioned the frequently taped staff meetings to the SEC. This was the case until it was testified in an earlier portion of this month at a deposition. Now, the manner in which the court decides on this claim will be much anticipated and will add significant value to the matter at hand. Each of the events up to this point appears to be in favor of the coin. Nevertheless, the chances are very strong that we will see a resolution soon enough, causing the price of XRP to skyrocket to levels we never expected. The judge has never been satisfied with the way the SEC has made subjective interpretations. As a result, the alterations have been made in a very broad manner. The counsel has argued that Ripple has been attempting to work things out internally while also attempting to include items into the digital asset loss. They also reported that Ripple is looking into resolving matters and has been attempting to swing the door open, which might be disastrous. It is worth noting that there was a significant factual gap in all of their statements, implying that all arguments were hazy and needed clarification. This is why the SEC was directed to add more clarity to all of the arguments being made in the case. Furthermore, Ripple argued that the SEC must publish all crypto holdings among SEC staff. Ripple is being forced to produce these documents in order for the SEC workers to be able to trade XRP and other digital assets. The court subsequently set a deadline of September 3rd to respond to the question. As the case nears its conclusion, the judge will also proceed with the internal records. The decision on this will most likely be taken after September 28, 2021. This judgment will be entirely based on the SEC internal records, which have been denied by the SEC since they argue that the documents are protected under their policies. Because the judge claims to be reviewing the documents in the best way possible, it was determined that it was critical to detect any additional crucial aspects that may be hidden inside the documents. This could be why the judge opted to examine all of the protected documents with her own eyes. As a result, the judge decided to undertake an on-camera assessment of the aforementioned documents. In response, they stated that there is a post-decisional and pre-decisional process, and that there are numerous alternative arguments that there may be many examples in the privilege logs to establish the different, parallel deliberative processes. The counsel advocated care when making any conclusion based on the aforementioned considerations. It was also claimed that this could be prejudiced and, as a result, have far-reaching implications. This was being debated in relation to the internal materials. As a result, the court reminded the petitioners that the document would be considered in the absence of the XRP and that there would be no hearings. There is no reason to be concerned about crucial information being leaked by any party. In any case, it was determined that the internal communication between the SEC and all other papers of high importance will be retained and evaluated under strict confidentiality, implying that the SEC advice to exercise caution will be met to the highest standards. As soon as the court rules in favor of the cryptocurrency, we will almost surely see a significant price increase that will push the prices to a higher level. We may even be positive the next price action will propel the price all the way to the $5 mark in no time. Nevertheless, certain elements will come into play. One of these will be the manner in which the coin is accepted by the society. We hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more such stuff. We will also provide you with additional information to learn. So stay tuned and switch on the post notification to never miss out on anything. Until the next time we meet,